What's up, everybody? Daryl Connors here. I have my pal Pookie, and his two associates. Today we'll be reviewing Godzilla, or well, not really Godzilla. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, or just Ghidorah. 1964 also came out the same year Mothra vs. Godzilla came out. So this was the very first Godzilla movie that introduced four monsters all at once in the exact same movie. So it was well put out and good. I really like that fact. This was also the very first movie that introduced Godzilla's most iconic villain, Ghidorah. You know, the three-headed golden dragon. I really like this monster. I love this monster. Ghidorah is awesome. King Ghidorah is just really awesome. His design is really cool. I like all of his designs really well. Probably his Showa design, in my opinion, is my favorite one. All the designs look good, though. I really liked them all. And this movie had Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah, and Godzilla in it. And for a change, instead of Godzilla being the main antagonist, King Ghidorah is the main antagonist. And so Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan had to work together to defeat him. So yeah. And it led up to this epic battle. But this battle doesn't come in until like 45 minutes into the movie. Which is kind of a sad thing because you really see nothing of the monsters until like, I don't know, 45 minutes into the movie. Which kind of sucks and makes it a bit of a downfall. But I really love this movie though. I really love it. I think the human story is that this princess from Mars, she's trying to give a message about King Ghidorah destroying the city. And, you know. And people don't believe her, and there's these assassins trying to kill her. I haven't seen this movie in a while. I normally watch the movie before I review it, like a lot of people do, but today I didn't really think to do that with King Ghidorah. It was probably a dumb idea, but yeah. So, but when the 45 minutes is up with that story, King Ghidorah finally appears out of that asteroid he crashes in. He has a pretty cool intro. And Godzilla appears, Rodan appears, and the Mothra from the last movie, the other Mothra larva, the two of them, apparently one died and the other one survived. And she's trying to fix Rodan and Godzilla because they were fighting each other in Tokyo. They said in the movie that Rodan beat Godzilla in a fight before. I don't know when that happened. I guess it just happened off screen. And this fight was pretty interesting. There's one part I really liked about the fight is when Rodan drops Godzilla near this antenna thing, and Godzilla's crotch just hit there else. That made me laugh. Another funny part is when Mothra was blowing her webs at Godzilla's face, Rodan was cracking up, and then Mothra's all like, "You too," and shot the webs at him, and then Godzilla started cracking up, and then, he relaxed. Then it led to that epic battle. Now, I know since this is the first time for Toho to ever do this, it took a really lot of hard work to make. So, yeah, it was a lot. So, yeah. And so Ghidorah's like, he flies a lot, and he shoots gravity beams. That's apparently what it is. It looks more like electricity, but it's gravity beams. And it really doesn't act like gravity beams at all. They should just call it electricity, lightning bolts, whatever. And so there's Rodan, Mothra, Godzilla. Godzilla's first two teammates in a battle against his very main enemy. So those three battle each other. The cool thing though, in the new Godzilla, the sequel for the Godzilla 2014 movie, the three monsters confirmed as Rodan, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. So it's like interesting. They also got Godzilla too. So those four monsters were in Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. That would be a cool idea for Legendary to make a remix version of the Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. I think that would be really cool. But you know how Godzilla 2014 is supposed to take it to a realistic tone. So I think it's going to be very hard to, put King Ghidorah in there. I think it can do Mothra. Just don't put in the fairies. Put in the fairies. Rodan can be easily done. But King Ghidorah is going to be probably the only issue because a dragon with 3 heads. That had, yeah, it's going to be pretty hard for that one. Also, that he shoots gravity beams. They might take that out. They might not even use King Ghidorah. We don't know. We're still waiting for the sequel, but we'll just see. Anyways, I really like this fight. It was the first 4-battle fight. Rodan was more like throwing rocks, and Mothra was like blowing webs at King Ghidorah's face to blind him. And for some reason, Godzilla barely used his fire. That I bet you that could have did a lot of damage on King Ghidorah with his atomic breath. Instead, he basically did what Rodan did, was throwing rocks. It was mostly an unfair fight because King Ghidorah is all by himself, battling 3 monsters. I mean, it wasn't too... And then, at the very end, you know, they knock him down off the cliff, and he started flying off to who knows where, and apparently everyone becomes happy because they're going to suspect he won't come back. Which leads to another movie, which is coming up next, Invasion of the Astro Monster, 1967, I believe. Yeah, 1967. And that will be my next review. So, Ghidorah the 3-headed monster, I give it 3.5 stars. Really like this movie. And so, show your like. Put a like, a dislike, a subscribe, or comment. I'm Daryl Connors, and I'm out.